Well, good morning. This is 8 o'clock in the morning on August 12th, 2020, the Pacific West Coast of California, Point Lobos in Monterey County, near town of Carmel. It's a chilly morning here, 60 degrees, a little breeze from the ocean. It was over a year ago I was here last time. Just sitting here for a few moments, and they say one moment is enough. If it is a complete experience, I'm having a complete experience right here, right now. As you are watching the rest of the video clips I shot at Point Lobos, I want to share with you my quest for achieving best video quality with new Canon R5 while traveling light. Prior to Canon R5, I used to shoot on Canon EOS R camera at 60 frames per second handheld and stabilized video shots in post-processing. After shooting 8K video with Canon R5 handheld at 30 frames per second, which I documented in my recent video in McColney Wilderness, I realized that despite the added IBIS stabilization, my 8K footage from R5 is not as sharp as when I used a tripod. The problem becomes even more pronounced if I use longer focal length lenses, such as my 70 to 200 mm zoom. The quality of 8K RAW footage is superior to any other video capture mode on the R5. The footage captured at 24 or 30 frames per second, however, is much more sensitive to camera's vibration and movement. The images captured with higher megapixel sensors require greater sensor stabilization. Using a tripod and the high-quality video head is highly recommended, but such setups are bulky and heavy. On this trip to Point Lobos, I decided to try a light monopod for shooting 24 frames per second 8K footage on Canon R5. All shots you are seeing in this video were shot using a light monopod that weighs only 1.1 pounds, and it is easy to carry and use on a relaxing walk like today. While I found that my 8K footage at 24 frames per second captured on the R5 with the IBIS and lens stabilization on is much more stable while using a monopod than a handheld footage, it is still not as good as when the camera is locked on a tripod. I was not able to achieve smooth panning or tilting with monopod. It did reduce vertical vibrations and minimized roll and pitch movements, but the yaw, left-right movements of the camera were difficult to control. These camera movements become much more pronounced when using lenses with focal distances greater than 100 millimeters. Here's what I plan to do for my next nature videography outing. For long or technical hikes, I will bring my light monopod and take shots without any deliberate camera movements, i.e. panning or tilting. With 8K footage, I can add some image movement and zooming in post if needed. For a dedicated shot at a location, if practical, I will bring my sturdy tripod with a fluid video head. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope sharing my experiences is helpful to you. Please let me know about your experiences shooting video while hiking, traveling, in the comments. And please do like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos with Canon R5.